Oh, just getting this Kramer, well, off eBay, Kramer style banana neck. Ready to go in. The original neck here is off a Peavey Raptor. So I'm trying to line it up so that this neck will fit the same as this neck used to fit in the Raptor body. So just lining up the frets and okay. There we go. So the new neck is 22 fret. The original neck was a 21. You'll see by the dots there. And then looking at the end, let's try to hold it in a different way. Okay, if I line up the frets 21 to 21. Okay, right about there. Then it's about another quarter-inch. Oh no, sorry, another 1/8 inch on the maple neck here. That has come off. So I've marked it and scribed it. How much material will have to come off? I could. It's more than the amount I like to file. And I don't really want to use a router because that can go sideways pretty quickly. So I'll just use a coping saw on it and then use a file to round off the edges. There we go, finally. I have to file this little bit here. You can see where the parent fretboard is. And then that's where the actual neck is. So to file that down to get that just down to the fretboard. And then file these corners off right here, just so it fits nicely in this pocket. See, the pocket's quite round with even this section here is fairly round. So if basically just file it into shape until it has a nice snug fit into this pocket. So that should be fun. There we go. So now it's getting closer. It's in the neck pocket. Here, I'm not quite done filing. It doesn't fit the contour perfectly, but I'll just give it a quick measure here just to see if I'm in the ballpark. So what I'm looking for is 25.5 inches, which is the Fender scale, and everybody seemed to follow that, except for Gibson at a 24 3/4. So at the end of the tape measure to the nut, come down here. What I'm looking for is the end of the saddle, which is still not quite right. So the end of the saddle is coming in at about 25 5/8, so I'm an 1/8 of an inch out yet still. So that kind of works good because if I look down in the area of the pocket, so I still have some more room to file in the area of the neck pocket to fit that neck in a bit better. So I just have to get it an 1/8 of an inch down towards the bridge. So be able to do that just by filing pretty much. Worst case scenario, I'll cut another sliver off the end of the neck, but it should get me right there, and then be ready to. Once I'm at my tremolo, it'll be right in the kind of ballpark, and then of course with the tremolo you can have the adjustments. So there's two screw slots, and each saddle moves forward and back about another 1/8 of an inch. So long as you're in the ballpark with an 1/8 of an inch, you can adjust within that 1/8 of an inch. So I'll route all this down. All this area here that I've kind of outlined will be routed down about 5 to 6 millimeters, and that will allow the bridge to pull up and not just dive bomb. What you can do is right now is mount your pins in right now at the stock height or the height of the body. But if that's the case, then the tremolo can only dive bomb. It can only go down and release tension off the strings and go down. And then if you want it to go up, you have to route down, and that way the tremolo can pull up from this position, can pull up and sink down below the body and go higher, bring your notes up higher. Okay, so I'll be doing that next, and that'll follow up. So this guitar still needs the neck fitted, tremolo routed. I got a pickup. I think we're going to do an EMG 81. One volume control, which will have tone on it. And then we're going to dip it and put a fake pickup here and switch here. So kind of doing a bit of a Frankenstrat homage to it, but making our own. Going to use active pickups and a few other changes, including the pull-up tremolo, which I don't think the Frankenstrat has. It just goes down on that one. It's just mounted to the body. Well, one version anyway. There's probably quite a few versions of that, same guitar out there as it went through its kind of life. Okay.